Angry guy here, and men are warning other men to not date or marry in the West by speaking in codes. Men are warning other men to not date or marry in the West by speaking in codes. This is absolutely amazing stuff. I have not seen this one yet. I've thought of it before, but these guys are taking it to the next level. I want you to see this, guys. Men are now speaking in codes to avoid upsetting anyone, but also to send messages to other men to tell them to not marry, to not date in the West, and to walk away. This is next level stuff. I'm going to show you a couple of videos, a couple of clips of this. The first clip is going to basically be one guy avoiding getting a woman upset by speaking in code. And if you listen to what he's saying, you're going to see exactly how he's doing this. So basically, everything he's saying is opposite. It's amazing. Let's check it out.
I wouldn't take you to dinner, and the only reason I wouldn't is because honestly, if my son was to come home with a girl like you, I would be very freaking proud.
So you take it to dinner then?
No, I can't take you to dinner.
You want your son to have her?
I don't think I deserve her. That's why.
Oh, he said you're too good for her.
I don't know what to say to that.
Man.
Like, I think I'm a respectful guy and everything, but I feel like right now, I ain't got what it takes to hold down a woman like that. And I'm willing to grow, but I just don't feel like it's fair for me to waste your time.
Anybody that doesn't know this guy has no clue what's going on right now. Well, Jaden Gray, thank you very much, man.
No problem,
I appreciate you, man.
It's been a pleasure, man.
Thank you, man.
Oh, I must say, he did it in a very nice way. So maybe she may not have gotten what he was trying to say.
What he was doing was he was actually speaking in opposites. So everything that he was saying was the opposite. When he was saying that, when he was saying that, he doesn't think that he deserves her, he was basically saying the opposite of that. When he was saying that he couldn't hold her down, he was really saying the opposite of that. When he was saying if I had a son and he brought you home, and he would be so happy, he was really saying the opposite of that. What he was doing is he was using language that was very mass and very targeted to prevent offending. This is absolutely amazing. And this is not the only guy that's doing it. More and more guys are now speaking in codes and basically saying what women want to hear and using language to prevent the orbiters from attacking them. But in reality, any man with a brain can basically quickly decipher it and say, oh, okay, yeah, I get what he's saying. Okay, for example, they'll say, and under no circumstance should you ever join the Passport Bros. Don't think about going to a place like Cebu. Cebu is not the place to meet someone. All right, in the Philippines, listen, you need to stay put because things are going to get better. Things are going to get even better in the West. If you think they were great already, they're only going to get even better. And guys, people are like, but things aren't great in the West. Oh, so things are bad. And if you think they're going to get worse, if you think they're going to get better, they're only going to get it worse. Yeah, guys, this is crazy. This is what these men are doing now. So these men are now talking in code. They're talking in code. Men are now talking in code to warn other men and to inform other men how to leave, where to go. And when speaking to women, they're talking in code. They're talking in code, speaking to women as well. So only other men will understand what they're doing, and the women themselves, they don't understand what the men are doing because they believe that it's all just straight up compliments. So they're telling the women exactly what they want to hear, when in reality, no one talks like this. Anyone who thinks that they're on top of the world and that they are this sense of perfection, and people start showering them like this. Other guys are like, for example, guys like Destiny would literally be like, oh my, yes, this is it. Guys like Destiny wouldn't even pick up on it. Guys like Destiny, the streamer, would never even pick up on it. But other guys, normal guys, would say, yeah, I get what you're doing, bro. I totally get it. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna worship. I'm gonna worship. You're absolutely right, my man. You're absolutely right. Yeah, exactly. Let's go ahead and jump in another clip. I'm gonna show you another clip of a guy doing this yet again, because I want you to see this. I want you to see how guys are becoming inventive to finding new ways to finding new ways to communicate in a world that where censorship is rampant and every little thing you say can and will be used against you.
Financed by him. Send that girl $1,500 to her Cash App right now. No more 50-50. We ain't playing that roommate. Gotta start treating these women like the goddesses that they are. We should be honored. You serious? That they are in our lives. You taking on a date, you need to buy an outfit before you take her on that date. Are you dumb? Do you know how honored we should be just to be in their presence?
Bruh.
We should not only pay for their living, assume
No
all
way.
financial responsibilities that they have. We should feed them, praise her daily, and always remember, she is the prize.
Oh, no.
Y'all argue? It's your fault. She cheated. It's your fault. You are here to serve her.
Oh man! So if you watch the complete video.
So what this guy is actually doing is he's using language that is coded. He is sending code. So guys, if you have one of the orbiters, if you have a beta male orbiter that is completely blue pill, he's not gonna pick up on any of this. If he's one of those guys, he's gonna be like, yeah, exactly. But any normal guy listening to this, they're gonna say, this makes no darn sense at all. They're gonna say, oh, I get it. Guys, this is a trend that could actually take over, where men start making videos and start saying things like this, where they basically say one thing, but they mean another. They start setting cryptic language, all right, using cryptic language in their videos. This is something very, very important for guys to understand, all right? This is something. This is next gen. I mean, even here on YouTube, a lot of guys are facing demonetization. Their content is they're having trouble posting on YouTube, and by putting out content like this, where you basically say everything right, what are they going to do? They can't really go after you because you're basically saying everything. But in reality, you're using coded language where everything is really the opposite. So if you say this, you really mean this. This is how men are innovating. This is how, guys, it's sad that we live in a world today where we have to do things like this, where we have to code our words just so that we can communicate with one another. But where there's a will, there is a way. By the way, guys, I just want to remind you, if you're enjoying this content, please subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, never miss another video again. Like the video so that YouTube knows you like my content and you want to see more of my content, and they'll show you more of my content. Also, if you want to help me to continue putting out more content rapidly, drop me some Red Bull money via Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. All the links are in the description of the video. Guys, I'm telling you, you have to understand that now men are warning other men not to date or marry in the West by speaking in code, and instead telling them to become passport bros. And there is freedom, there is happiness, there's fun outside of the United States, outside of the UK, outside of Australia, outside of other Western countries. Men are tired. Men are tired of the games. They're tired of the nonsense. A lot of the millennials, we're turning 40. I'll be 40 in a couple of months. I'll be 40 in October. I'm in 83. I was born in 1983. Okay, 1983. I will be 40. The millennials were born in 1981. All right, we started out in 1981. All right, I'm one of the older ones, but I'm not the oldest. That's the craziest. I'm not even the oldest. The oldest of the millennials are 42 years old this year. Like, bro, it's been a long time. Like, when are we supposed to live? When are we supposed to enjoy some life? The only way, and you look at Gen Z, you could realize something's wrong with Gen Z. Like, Gen Z needs a lot of help. If anything is going to change, it's not going to change. It's not going to be Gen Z that does it. Gen Z is kind of weird. It's going to have to be millennials. It's going to have to be millennials that break the mold. They're going to have to be the generation that break the mold and say, yeah, I'm not living this. I'm not playing this game. I'm going to walk away. It's going to have to be millennials that walk away from Western society and basically make it clear that they're not going to tolerate it. And the thing is, the matrix cannot operate without you. The matrix cannot operate without you. Without you, the matrix cannot operate. Guys, that's all I have for you. I want to know what you guys think about this. Men are warning other men to not date or marry in the West by speaking in code. Are you amazed that men are doing this? I want to know what you guys think about this in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away. And cheers.